Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Journey Marie, and today we're going to be reacting to Kendrick Lamar Good Kid, M.A.A.d City album. I recently just reacted to his To Pimp a Butterfly album. This is the one that y'all said I should react to next. And yeah, this was a pretty big album. I feel like I know more of the songs on this album because I looked at the list of the songs. So I know like maybe 3 or 4 songs on this album, and on the last one I think I only knew 1 song on the last album. So I'm excited to listen to all the other songs that I haven't heard on this album before, and also just listen to the ones that I know and love. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my reaction. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you watch my videos and you're not subscribed yet. I really appreciate it. And let's get straight into today's reaction.
I believe that Jesus is Lord. I believe He raised Him from the dead. I ask that Jesus come into my life and be my Lord and Savior. I receive Jesus today.
So it's a prayer.
Live for Him from this day forth. Thank you, Lord.
I met her at this house party on El Segundo in Central. She had the credentials of strippers in Atlanta. Ass came with a hung from the jump, she was a camel. I wanna ride like Arabians, pushing no for Mercedes-Benz. Hello, my name is Kendrick, she said no, you're handsome. Whispered in my ear, disappeared, then found her dancing. I strictly had one of her thighs around me. 17 with nothing but pussy stuck on my mental. My motive was rather sinful, what you trying to get into? She didn't tell, just gave me her next tale. Dropped the number, we chirped the whole summer, and well, the summer had passed and now I'm liking her. Her favorite cousin Demetrius is a reputable. Family history of gangbanging did make me skeptical, but not enough to stop me from getting a nut. I wanna come over, what's up? That's what I told her soon as this episode. A Martin go off, I'm trying to get off. Or maybe what position's next? Sent a picture of her titties blowing up my text. I looked at them and almost ran my front bumper into Corvette. Enthused by the touch of a woman, she's a masseuse, and I'm a professional porn star, went off the goose. I pulled up, a smile on my face, and then I see 2 niggas, 2 black hoodies. I froze as my phone rang.
Is she setting him up? Or is that just her brothers?
Kendrick, where you at? Damn, I'm sitting here waiting on my van. You told me you was gonna be back in 15 minutes. I gotta go to the county building, man. I hope you ain't out there messing with them damn hood rats out there, shit. Especially that crazy ass girl, Shireen. And plus, you got school tomorrow. You keep fucking around in them streets, you ain't gonna pass to the next grade.
Fucking dominoes at?
Kenny,
What?
I'm on his voicemail. Damn fool.
Oh. Guys, where my motherfucking dominoes at? It's the second time I asked you to bring my fucking
Give me
dominoes.
the damn phone. Some damn dominoes. Nobody wanna hear that.
Nobody want to hear your ass. Matter of fact, cut my motherfucking oldies back on. You killing my motherfucking vibe.
Not you killing my vibe. So, I really loved how he painted that picture of just him and the girl meeting at the party, you know, just painting the picture of the music that was playing, all that type of stuff. The part where he was racing to her house, she sent him a picture. He almost crashed into a freaking Corvette. That was really funny. It was just a really good way of telling the story. It kept me like in it, you know. But at the end, so was he said when he was pulling up and she was waving him over, she saw 2 niggas with black hoodies on. So I'm like, was she trying to set him up? And I wonder why the song started with like a prayer. I'm guessing Kendrick's religion is Christianity based on the prayer at the top of it. But yeah, and then it was funny when his mom and dad was calling him on the freaking voicemail. But yeah, that was a really good one. The music was really beautiful, like the beat and everything. His flow on it was really beautiful. So yeah, I really like that one. It's a very good start. And the next one is Don't Kill My Vibe. Of course, I know this one. This one is very popular, but I don't know if I've ever really analyzed the lyrics. So we're gonna react to that one next.
I am a sinner who's probably gonna sin again. Lord, forgive me.
I drank, I got my music, I would share it, but today I'm yelling, bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Side of your soul and you can find out it never exists. I can feel the changes. I can feel a new life. I always knew life can be dangerous. Tell me me your purpose is steady again. But even a small lighter can burn a bridge. Even a small lighter can burn a bridge. I can feel the change.
Even a small lighter can burn a bridge.
You can see that my city found me, then put me on stages. To me, that's amazing.
Lord, forgive me. Lord,
I'm like, whose funeral are they at?
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I know you had to. This shit is vital. I know you had.
Say this nigga. My eyes burning. I thought you said baptized in a pool full of liquor.
What?
Die in a pitiful pain. Tell me you're watching it.
Lord, forgive me. Things I don't.
They're all wearing white, when usually at a funeral you're wearing black.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Damn, bitch, don't kill my vibe.
So I guess they're celebrating at the funeral.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Walk out the door and they scream. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Not they posing in front of the casket like that. Very beautiful visuals. And this violin. Well, that was Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. Classic. Amazing. It was talking a little bit about how he got famous because the city found him. They put him on stages. But now people are trying to use him. They just want to be famous. They just want to make a quick check, you know. So it's about that. It's about, I feel like it was about celebrating life because at the funeral, they were all wearing white. They were just, you know, dancing, having a good time. So I'm like, maybe it's like celebrate life. Don't kill my vibe. Have a good time. And I never noticed really. I mean, I noticed, but now that I listened to that first song where at the beginning he did a whole like prayer. In this song, he did the same thing. Like, I am a sinner who's probably going to sin again. Lord, forgive me. He's pretty much praying, Lord, forgive me for things I don't understand. So, yeah. I never noticed how religious or just like, you know, connected with his faith or God he is in his music. But, yeah. The next one is called Backseat Freestyle. I've definitely heard this beat before.
Martin had a dream. Martin had.
This is perfect for Black History Month.
Kendrick have a dream. All my life I want money and power. Respect my mind or die from last child. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Damn, I got bitches. Okay. Damn, I got bitches. Okay. Damn, I got bitches. Wifey, girlfriend, and mistress. All my life I want money and power.
Was that Katara?
Shout.
Kendrick, where you at? They don't give a fuck about you being no goddamn parent, nigga. Where my goddamn dominoes at?
Oh, this is what...
In 3-4 days, I'll be back.
He don't need no
Fucking
dominoes.
Compton shit. I'm from Chicago.
Yeah, but you got a Compton hat on though.
So what? Shit, get back to smoking my damn weed. Girl, I want your body.
This is so random.
Fat ass. Girl.
I got 25 lighter on my dresser. Yes, sir. Put fire to that ass, body cast on the
Oh, that's Shireen.
ruler couldn't measure. Mistress, all my life I want money and power. Respect my mind, no nigga, it's go time. I roll in dough with a good grind and I run that hoe with a bouton. That's a relay race with a bouquet. They say, K, you gon' marry mines. Biatch, no way. Biatch, no way. Biatch, no way. Biatch.
Is this Kendrick or is this somebody else?
OJ killing everything from pussy to a motherfucking hit boy bitch. She pussy popping, then I got options.
Okay. I thought that was a whole different person.
Then ball at your defeat. COMPTON, my city mobbing in the street.
I really like that chorus. All my life I want money and power. Like, I like how it like goes up like that, but That was very interesting video concept. I feel like he was kind of talking his ish, like, God damn, I got wifey, girlfriend, and mistress. It was catchy. I really liked the beat. That was a really good one. And yeah, we're gonna move on to the next one, which is The Art of Peer Pressure.
Everybody sit your bitch ass down and listen to true motherfucking story told by Kendrick Lamar on Rose Cringe, bitch. So for no favors, rush a nigga quick to laugh about it later. Aye. Really, I'm a peacemaker, but I'm with the homies right now. And mama used to say, one day it's gonna burn you out. The homies right now.
This is very interesting.
Me and my niggas 4 deep in a white Toyota. A quarter tank of gas, 1 pistol and orange soda. Masters of the working world. We pulled up on a bunch of working girls and asked them what they working with. Look at me, I got the blunt in my mouth. Usually I'm drug free, but shit, I'm with the homies. Yeah, nigga, we out for Pure and Remy Red. Come through and bust your head, nigga. Me and the homies. Sag all the way to the liquors. You know the light-skinned girls and all the little dresses, good lord. They knew we weren't from around there, cause every time we down there, we pulling out the Boost Mobile SIM cards. Homie, shit's right. Bragging about the episode we just had. A shot of Hennessy didn't make me feel that bad. I'm usually a true firm believer of bad karma. Consequences from evil will make you pass on ya. We trying to conquer the city with disobedience.
Hey, nigga, jackpot, nigga, about to say.
Hey, nigga, I think somebody in this room.
Wait, what?
Nigga, it's somebody in this room.
I hit the back window in search of any Nintendo, DVDs, plasma screen TVs in the trunk.
So the name of that song makes a lot more sense. The Art of Peer Pressure. So this whole time he's just being peer pressured. So he's saying, like, he starts it off like smoking, drinking till I can't no more. Really, I'm a sober soul, but I'm with the homies right now. So he's like, usually I don't even drink or smoke for real, but, you know, peer pressure. And then talking about how, you know, they about to run up on some niggas. And he's like, really, I'm a peacemaker, but I'm with the homies right now. So, you know, he like painted a picture of him and his homies in a car. You know, they got a gun. They drinking some orange soda, smoking, looking for some girls, you know. Now they freaking robbing a house. So they talking about robbing a house. And they, at the end, it was his friends talking about how they got him high for the first time, hoping he didn't hit the wrong blunt. I guess they put something extra in one of the blunts. But yeah, just talking about peer pressure all around. And yeah, the next one is called Money Trees. I'm pretty sure I know this one. But yeah, we're gonna go into Money Trees.
Me and my niggas tryna get it, yeah bitch. Yeah bitch. Hit that house, they tell me is you with it, yeah bitch. Yeah bitch. Home invasion was persuasive. I fucked Shireen and went to tell my bros. They called and we start rhyming, yeah bitch. Yeah bitch. The only thing we had to free our mind. And go Holly-Berry or Hallelujah.
The one in front of the gun forever.
And I've been hustling all day, this away, that away. Back to reality, we pour, yeah bitch. Yeah bitch. Ain't nothing casualty at war, yeah bitch. Yeah bitch. 2 bullets in my Uncle Tony head. My Tony head. Hey, Louis Belder never ease that pain. Won't ease that pain, won't ease. But I'ma purchase when that day is jerking. That's just how I feel.
Be the last one out to get this dough. Don't wait, then we break the code. Don't wait.
I just hope the Lord forgive him. Pots with cocaine residue.
Who is this?
What else is a thug to do when you eat cheese from the government? Gotta put 5 for my daughter and them. Get the fuck up out my way, bitch. Got that drum and I got them bands just like a parade.
She has hell. Shit, he ain't even tripping off.
Imagine your parents calling you like this.
Domino?
Somebody say dominoes. So this one was actually a lot deeper than I thought, because I only knew this song from it being popular on TikTok. So only certain parts of the song, certain parts of the chorus I knew. So this one is just about trying to come up, make money, so you could, you know, have some shade under a money tree. But so he's talking about hidden licks, home invasions. He's always painting a picture, so, you know, He told his homies that he just got with Shireen. They listening to Usher, Let It Burn, Hot Sauce in the Top Ramen. So it's like just painting a picture of what it was like when he was growing up in Compton. There's probably a lot of people who can relate to that, like listening to the same music, doing the same things, eating the same type of food. And he's like, we parked the car, start rhyming. So they freestyling in the car. The only thing they had to free their mind. And then he's like, you looking like an easy come up, a silver spoon I know you come from, and that's a lifestyle that we never knew. So yeah, he's just talking about the mindset of being poor, growing up in a certain type of neighborhood. Like, you're gonna do what you gotta do to come up, make money. And I always wonder what he meant when he said, everybody gonna respect the shooter, but the one in front of the gun lives forever. So does he mean the person who's getting shot lives forever? Obviously they're about to die, but he means like once they're dead, they live forever, you know, afterlife. I don't know. Talking about how his Uncle Tony died, got 2 bullets to the head. That Louis burger never be the same. A Louis belt will never ease that pain. So it's like certain things after someone dies, they don't feel the same. You know, you try to like cover up your pain or whatever by shopping materialistic things, but it'll never ease the pain that you feel on the inside. And then I don't know who was rapping the other part, because it didn't name anybody else on it, but he was just telling his story, you know, how he's hustling, he got to provide for his daughter. What else is a thug supposed to do when you eating cheese from the government? He's also painting a picture of he's cooking cocaine or crack or whatever. He's running from the cops. He throws his stash in the bushes hoping that they don't find it, because if they do, you know, he's going to jail. And then yeah, so that's Money Trees. And the next song is Poetic Justice featuring Drake. Of course, I know this one too. I mostly, when it comes to these songs, I mostly just know the most popular parts of the song, or like the chorus or whatever. So I never really get into like the verses. So I'm gonna look at the lyrics, and yeah, the next one is a music video too.
If you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high.
So the only colors that are showing are red and blue.
Now put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room perfume. Go, go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. Rule a nation, I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs lest I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it.
Oh girl, you test my patience with all these seductive photographs and all these one-off vacations you've been taking.
Drake was so young.
Makes sense, young East African girl. You too busy fucking with your other man. Your hair and your soft skin and your big ass and that sundress. Ooh, good God, what you doing that walk for?
So somebody got shot. Was it Kendrick?
You can get it, you can get it. And
Oh, they both died.
I write these words, they become
He tried to save her.
making sure my punctuation curve. Heavy letter his true. Living my life in the margin, and that metaphor was proof. I'm talking poetic justice. Sex drive when you swerve, I want that interference. It's coherent, I can hear it. That's your heartbeat. It either caught me or it caught me. Read slow and you'll find gold mines in these lines.
So I wonder what the like deeper meaning for that video was, because obviously he's like, love hurts. They both ended up getting shot. I'm pretty sure he was trying to save her. So I really feel it's just like a love letter to like a girl, this song. Just confessing his love. Yeah, him and Drake's verses were just like love letters, poems. It didn't show it in the video, but there's a verse at the end. Well, it's not a verse, but I'm guessing like, I'm gonna ask you one more time, homie, where are you from, or is it a problem? Ask him if he here for Shireen. Also, maybe this is when he got to her house and it was 2 dudes. Hey, you over here for Shireen, homie? I don't care who this nigga over here for. If he don't tell me where he from, it's a wrap. I'm sorry. Hold up. We gonna do it like this, okay? I'm gonna tell you where I'm from, okay? You gonna tell me where you from? Or where your grandma stay, where your mama stay, or where your daddy stay, okay? F with all this talking. As a matter of fact, get out the van, homie. Get out the car before I snatch you out the mother effer. So they didn't show it in the video, but I guess that's what happened at the end. He got pressed by, maybe it was her brothers, Shireen's brothers. So yeah, They pulled him out the damn van. Yeah, that's a beautiful song. Very popular. I heard a good amount of that song before. And yeah, I love that song. The next one is gonna be called Good Kid.
I should ask a choir, what do you require to sing a song that acquire me to have faith? That's the record spin, I should pray. For the record, I recognize that I'm easily prey. I got 8 alive yesterday. I got animosity building. It's probably big, it's a building. Me jumping off of the roof. It's me just playing it safe. But what am I supposed to do when the topic is red or blue? And you understand that I ain't, but know I'm accustomed to. Still, I can never pick out the difference. And grade a cop on the bill every time you clock in the morning. I feel you just wanna kill all my innocence while ignoring my purpose to persevere as a better person. I know you heard this and probably in fear, but what am I supposed to do when the blinking of red and blue flash from the top of your roof and your dog has to say proof matter because the matter his racial profile. I heard them chatter, he's probably young, but I know that he's down. Step on his neck as hard as your bulletproof vest. He don't mind, he know we never respect the good kid mad sit with 20 zannies and shrooms, some grown-up candy. I lost it, I feel it's nothing to lose. The street's short to release the worst side of my best. Don't mind, cause now you up in your debt to good kid mad city. Mass hallucinations, baby.
Yeah, this part reminds me of like the 70s, like psychedelics.
Education, baby. Wanna reconnect with your elation.
So when it says mass hallucination, ill education, I'm thinking like he's talking about like us as a society or as a nation. Mass hallucination is just like either we're all on drugs or we're all just like blinded from what's really going on. We're not educated well. Track attire just tell you I'm tired and ran away. So they're profiling him based on what he's wearing. They're thinking that young man he just hit a lick. He just robbed somebody. He just ran away from a crime that he committed. So what I'm wearing is telling you that I'm tired and I just ran away. I recognize that I'm easily prey. I got 8 alive yesterday. I got animosity building. It's probably as big as a building. Me jumping off the roof. It's me just playing it safe. So he recognizes that he's easily prey because he's in Compton. He's a black kid. So for like police, he's easy prey. And I guess him saying I got 8 alive yesterday was talking about the situation that happened yesterday with the cops. And he's like, I got animosity building, like anger, like. And if I jumped off of a building, off the roof of a building, that's just me playing it safe because where I'm growing up and what I'm going through, like me jumping off a building is playing it safe at this point. Because other than that, I could probably get shot. I could probably this and that. But what am I supposed to do when the topic is red or blue and you understand that I ain't? But no, I'm accustomed to just a couple that look for trouble and live in the street with rank. So he's like, I'm not a gangbanger. I'm like accustomed to it. I grew up in this area. I know people who are in the street and they're in gangs and they have rank. No better picture to paint than me walking from Bible study and called his homies because he had said he noticed my face from a function that took in place. They was wondering if I bang. So I guess he got pressed by some gang members trying to see what he rep if he was in a gang. So that was about, a story about gangbangers pressing him. And now this part is about the police. So all I see is strobe lights blinding me in my hindsight, finding me by myself. In all honesty, I got time to be copacetic until you had finally made a decision to hold me against my will. So at first he was chilling, but then maybe they arrested him. Every time you clock in the morning, I feel you just want to kill. And kill all my innocence while ignoring my purpose to persevere as a better person. So you want to kill all my innocence and ignore, because I'm black and I'm a young man, you're ignoring the fact that I have a purpose and I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to persevere and be a better person, but you don't see that. You only see a young black male who's probably in a gang, probably a criminal. All I see in this room, 20 Xannies and these shrooms. Grown-up candy for pain. Can we live in a sane society? So now he's just talking about drug abuse as you get older in order to cope with all the pain. You hired me as a victim. I quietly hope for change. When violence is the rhythm, inspired me to obtain the silence in this room. With 20 Xannies and shrooms, some grown-up candy, I lost it. I feel it's nothing to lose. So it's like you're just going crazy. Like, I lost it. There's nothing to lose at this point, just on drugs. You hired me as a victim. You put me in this victim role because of how you treat me, because of I'm a black young man. And I'm quietly hoping that one day it'll change. It doesn't seem likely sometimes. The streets sure to release the worst side of my best. So it's like the streets could bring out the worst in you. Even if you're a good person and you try your best, they could bring out the worst of your best side. So yeah, just talking about how hard it is to be a young black man in the streets, dealing with gangs, dealing with all this negative stuff around you, police brutality, racial profiling, drugs, hopelessness, all those types of feelings. Really good message, really good just painting the picture. He literally said, like, this is the only way I could paint this picture. Like, he's really just trying to paint a picture for us of what it was like at that time for him and how it's like for a lot of people, a lot of young black men. The next one is called m.A.A.d.
They probably got me down by the end of this.
I've definitely heard this.
The whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear
Man down, where you from, nigga? Fuck who you know.
killed, seen a light-skinned nigga with his brains blown out at the same burger stand with same gout. Now this is not a tape recorder saying that he did from AKs, ARs, AR, duck. That's what mama said when we was eating that free lunch. Oh man, goddamn, go buy your chopper and have a doctor on speed dial, I guess. Matt City.
Man down, where you from, nigga?
I hear
yacht. Wake your punk ass up. It ain't nothing but a Compton thing. Shit.
I bought all of my friends to stage a robbery the third Saturday I clocked in. Projects toe up, gang signs get thrown up. Cocaine laced in marijuana. And they wonder why I really smoke now. Imagine if your first blunt had you foaming at the mouth. I was straight.
Friends where motherfuckers stand.
If I told you I killed a nigga at 16, would you believe me? Or see me to be innocent Kendrick you seen in the street with a basketball and some now latest to eat?
Bad city.
That beat was very California. So I'm guessing that Kendrick, the first time he smoked, he really like got laced. And I'm guessing that really happened to him because he said it like twice now in 2 different songs about, you know, smoking a blunt and like it had something extra in it. I'm guessing all of these are firsthand experiences for him growing up in Compton. Just like the traumatic stuff, seeing somebody's brain blown out, knowing who probably did it. And now, he said that was back when I was 9 years old. We adapt to crime. You killed my cousin back in 94, F your truce. I'm guessing he lost a lot of people growing up just to violence. He said that he had a job as a security guard for a month and he was fired because he tried to stage a robbery. I wonder if that's true. That's crazy. And then he says cocaine laced in marijuana. They wonder why I really smoke now. Imagine if your first blunt had you foaming at the mouth. That would be traumatic if that really happened to him. And then the other dude was talking about people who've been doing that since the 80s, you know, lacing their weed with cocaine and all types of stuff. And then he said, if I told you I killed a nigga at 16, would you believe me or see me to be innocent Kendrick you seen in the street with a basketball and some now and later to eat? I mean, I feel like if he really did kill someone he was 16, kill someone when he was 16, he wouldn't say it on a song. So, I mean, I'm thinking that it's like a metaphor type thing. But yeah, let me know what y'all thought of that song in the comments. If there's anything I missed or misinterpreted. That was a really good one, pretty deep. And yeah, the next one is called Swimming Pools. Of course, I know this one too because it's such a famous one. And this reminds me of when Mike Epps freaking dumped him in the freaking, baptized him in a thing full of liquor.
Hold up.
Frank.
Headshot.
Frank.
Sit down.
Frank.
Stand up.
Frank.
Pass out.
Frank.
Wake up.
Frank.
Fade it.
Frank.
Fade it.
Now I done grew around some people living their life in bottles. Granddaddy had the golden flask, backstroke every day in Chicago. Bottles and I watch them all fly. All the girls wanna play, they watch. I got a swimming pool full of liquor and they dive in.
Okay, now open your mind up and listen to me, Kendrick. I'm in your conscience. If you do not hear me, then you will be history, Kendrick. I know that you're nauseous right now and I'm hoping to lead you to victory, Kendrick.
If I take another one down, I'ma drown in some poison, abusing my limit. I think that I'm feeling the vibe. I see the love in her eyes. I ride, you chopper, 100 shots, bang, hop out, do you, bang. One dive in it,
Hold up,
drinking,
headshot,
drinking,
sit down,
drinking,
stand up,
drinking,
pass out,
drinking,
wake up,
drinking,
fade it,
drinking,
fade it.
drinking.
That violin at the end was really beautiful. But so this one is about, you know, alcohol, drinking, getting drunk, getting even more than drunk. So at first he's like, I done grew up around some people living their life in bottles. Some people like the way it feels. Some people want to kill their sorrows. Some people want to fit in with the popular. That was my problem. So he's saying he was drinking because he was trying to fit in, peer pressure, all that type of stuff. Some people just drink because they like the way it feels. Some people drink because that's the only way they could cope with what they've been going through. And, you know, some people really do live their life in bottles. So when he says, open your mind up and listen to me, I'm your conscience. If you do not hear me, then you will be history. So I think it's his conscience is trying to tell him to stop drinking. I think his conscience is telling him to stop drinking. Freedom is granted as soon as the damage of vodka arrives. So it's like alcohol damages your body, it's bad for you, whatever. But it's like it gives you some type of freedom. It gives you some type of a certain type of feeling. You feel free. Okay, so in the video, it doesn't show what happens after, because it says, maybe I shouldn't have watched the video for some of them, because it's like Shireen, oh man, where is she taking me? Where is she taking me? All I have in life is my new appetite for failure, and I got hunger, pain that grow insane. Tell me, do that sound familiar? If it do, then you're like me, making excuses that your relief is in the bottom of the bottle and the greenest endo leaf. We're gonna do the same old shit. I'm gonna pop a few shots. They gonna run opposite ways. And I hope that B that set him up out there, we gonna pop that B too. So I guess he really did get set up. I see someone. Got them niggas K'd out, you good? Yeah, blood, I'm good. And it said they killed my brother Dave. So in the story, so yeah, at the end, I guess it's telling the story of Kendrick got beat up by those two dudes over Shireen, and his friends came to try to, you know, go get back at them. But then his brother Dave ended up dying. So yeah, I wish I probably should have listened to it separately before I watched the video, because it probably would have had all of this at the end and I could have actually heard it. But it's interesting because in his other album, To Pimp a Butterfly, there was like a poem throughout the whole thing, you know, and at the end, he said the entire poem. And throughout this album, there's a story going on of like him and Shireen, his mom and dad calling him, leaving him voicemails. Just the story of him and Shireen and him getting set up and stuff goes on throughout the whole thing. So it's very interesting that he does that. And the next one is called Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst.
When the lights shut off and it's my turn to settle down, my main concern, promise that you will sing about me.
I know a little bit of this song too.
About me, I said when the lights shut off.
Know exactly what happened. You ran outside when you heard my brother cry for help. Held him like a newborn baby and made him feel like everything was alright in a fight he tried to put up, but the type of bullet that stuck had went against his will. Outside became pitch black, a demon glued to my back, whispering, get him, I got him, and I ain't give a fuck. That same mentality I told my brother not to duck. Just promise me you tell this story when you make it big. And if I die before your album drop, I hope. How could you ever just put her on blast and shit, judging her past and shit? Well, it's completely my future. Her nigga behind me right now asking for ass and shit. The girl damaged by the system. These foster homes, I run away and never do miss them. You needed to learn something, then you probably need to beat her. That's how I was taught you, and never fade away. I'll never fade away, I'll never fade away. I know my fate and I'm on the ground for this cake.
I like how he's doing it from different people's perspectives. But her story is sad.
Your brother was a brother to me, and your sister's situation was the one that put me in a direction to speak life. I was like, you need to be told, cursing the life of 20 generations at the hurt soul. Can't hope that at least one of you think about me when I'm gone. Am I worth it? Did I put enough work in?
Promise that you sing about me forever. Promise that you sing about me forever.
I wonder whose voice that is.
You're running. I'm tired of this shit. My brother, homie.
Tired of running, tired of hunting, my own kind, but retiring nothing. Money is power, yours is ours. Lay with a snitch, die with a coward. Hope we get rich. Money, pussy, and greed. What's my next crave? Whatever it is, know it's my next grave. Tired of running, tired of running, tired of tumbling on the thirst. You dying of thirst, so hop in that water and pray that it works.
And that I may live for him in this day forth.
Thank you, Lord Jesus, for saving me with your precious blood.
So the first part was about a guy, a man. And I thought it was from Kendrick's perspective at first, but then I realized he was talking to Kendrick because he's like, once you make an album, promise that you'll sing about me, and then he ends up getting shot. You ran outside when you heard my brother cry for help. So if he's talking to Kendrick, I'm like, did Kendrick run outside and like hold his brother while his brother was dying? The guy whose brother died, he's like, when I ride, it's a murderous rhythm, and outside became pitch black, a demon glued to my back whispering, get him. So it's like, it's a demon on his back telling him to, get his lick back, or, get justice for his brother by going out and killing whoever killed his brother. And he's pretty much saying, like, I got him, like I did it. And he's like, that's the same mentality that told my brother not to duck. It's like pride. It's like, it's the demons. And he like, in actuality, it's a trip how we trip off colors. Like, we're killing each other, doing all this off of colors, off of gangs, off of, he's like, I wonder if I'll ever discover a passion like you and recover. So he's talking to Kendrick. Kendrick found his passion, music, rapping. He's like, I wonder if I'll ever discover a passion like you and like heal, recover. And he's like, dumb niggas like me never prosper. Prognosis of a problem child. I'm proud and well devoted. This Pyru-ish been in me forever. So it's like his pride is too strong. He's been doing this gang stuff his whole life. He can't let it go. It's in him. And then the second part is about a girl. It's from her perspective and how Kendrick on one of his old tapes mentioned her sister, but she said the message resembled Brenda's Got a Baby. And I've heard Tupac's song, Brenda's Got a Baby. And she's like, how could you put my sister on blast like that? Like, why would you do that? I can't believe that. You're judging her past. And she said, well, it's completely my future. Her nigga behind me right now asking for damn. So her sister's dude is trying to get with her because I think she's a prostitute. I'm followed by a married man, a father of 3. It's so disgusting how like just men sometimes, they could be the ones to freaking hire young girls, prostitutes or whatever. And you a whole married man. You claim you a father of God. I mean, a man of God sometimes. You got children. And she's just naming all these dudes that she's with. Like, he got a cousin named David that I seen him last week. Like, this is the life of another girl damaged by the system. Foster homes. I run away and never miss them. So she just grew up in foster homes. Her parents weren't there for her. She's been damaged by the system. Some terrible stuff happens in foster homes, especially to young girls. And when she said, my hormones just run away, and if I can get them back to where they used to be, then I'll probably be in the denim of a family gene that show women how to be women. I could tell that metaphor is deep, but I'm trying to like break it down for myself. Like, she says my hormones run away from me. So I'm like, is she talking about puberty? Is she talking about like her hormones, which make her like more sexual? 3 niggas in one room, first time I was tossed. So I'm like, did she lose her virginity by like being with 3 dudes at once? Was she like assaulted? She's obviously been beat because she's like, that's how I learned. That's what they do when they want you to learn something. They beat you. That's how I was taught. And she's like, I'm exhausted, but F that. Sorry for your loss, ish. My sister died in vain. But what point are you trying to gain? So her sister died. if you can't fit the pumps I walk in, I'll wait. So she's like, you don't walk my shoes. You're not living my life. You don't know what it's like. And she's like, did I mention that I physically feel great? A doctor's approval is a waste of time. I know I'm straight. So I feel like that's kind of like for like STDs because of what she does for work. Like, she ain't going to the doctor to get checked. She's like, I feel great. I know I'm straight. Yeah, her story is just really sad. Like, she's lost. She's damaged. She's been through a lot. She continues to go through a lot. And you're right. Your brother was a brother to me, and your sister's situation was the one that pulled me in a direction to speak of something that's realer than the TV screen. By any means, wasn't trying to offend or come between. Her personal life was, he was just like, he needed to tell her story. He was like, her story needed to be told. Cursing the life of 20 generations after her soul, exactly what would have happened if I ain't continued rapping, or if I just kept being distracted by money and drugs and all of that stuff. So he's like, I'm trying to help other young girls by telling her story so that generations after her aren't cursed. Because if I just ignore it and I don't talk about it, I don't rap about it, I don't spread that message, then, you know, many more girls might go through the same thing. But maybe if they hear that song or they hear that message and they hear her story, they might change their life. Just overall, just talking about, you know, life in the hood. People are dying. Yeah, just telling the story of young black men in the hood, in gangs, killing each other, hurting each other. The truth will set you free. So to me, be completely honest. You dying of thirst, so hop in the water and pray that it works. So this part is just talking about like a baptism, pretty much. Like, hop in the holy water and just pray that it takes your sins away and it starts you a new life, and just pray that it works. And the next one is called Real.
I'm proud to say it, I'm real, I'm really, really real. I'm really, really real.
You love so much, you love what love hurts. You love red bottom and gold that say queen. You love handbag on the waist of your jean. Never the card dealt, but what love got to do with it when you don't love yourself?
I do what I want.
You love fast cars and dead presidents old. You love fast women, you love keeping control of everything that you love. You love beef. The reason why I know you very well, cause we have the same eyes, can't you tell? The days I tried to cover up and conceal my pride, it only made it harder for me to deal. In the fact, none of that shit make me real.
Gang, that don't make you a real nigga. Real is responsibility. Real is taking care of your motherfucking family. Real is God, nigga.
That gave me goosebumps. So yeah, the first part was about a girl and how she loves, you know, she loves materialistic things, really, red bottoms. And he's like, but what does love got to do when you don't love yourself? And then the second part, he's talking about a guy who, you know, he loves fast cars and money, fast women. You love keeping control of everything that you love. You love beef, you love the streets, you love running, ducking police. You love your hood, might even love it to death, literally. But what does that got to do with love when you don't love yourself? And then he flips it on himself and he starts talking about himself. Like, and he's like, the reason I know you very well is because, you know, we have the same eyes. And he's like, I love first verse because you're the girl I attract. So the first verse that he spit, he's like, that's the girl I attract, the girl that loves money or loves red bottoms. She loves trips and money and French tips and all this type of stuff. I love the second verse because you're the homie that pack. I love what the both of you have to offer. In fact, I love it so much, I don't love anything else. Should I hate living my life inside the club? Should I hate her for watching me for that reason? So just all these different things that he likes to do as a rapper or just as a person. He likes going to the club, you know. Should I hate the girl because she's watching me because, you know, of who I am in the club and whatnot? Should I hate them for telling me to ball out? Like, should I hate my homies for telling me to, like, you know, spend money, ball out, buy bottles, whatever? And he's just like, money, power, respect. Hate the fact that none of that ish makes me real. Like, it's deeper than that. Like, that's not what makes somebody real. And then he got this voicemail from, I think, his dad, who heard about his homeboy dying, and he's like, any nigga could kill a man. That don't make you a real nigga. Real is responsibility. Real is taking care of your family. Real is God. And the next one is called Compton.
Kendrick Lamar, King Kendrick, and I meant it, my point intended is raw. Fix your lenses, forensics would've told you Kendrick had killed it, pretend it's a massacre.
I'm murder cap and I'm captain at birth in this gangster rap. It's a rap when I'm done and I come a long way from $100 a month to 100 mil in a day. Bitch, I'm from Compton, ain't mine. So tell that gangster throw his set high. Roll it up in a blunt, I'ma take you on that next high.
Case 10 bottles of rosé. This was brought to you by Dre. Now every motherfucker in here say,
look who's responsible for taking Compton international. I make him holler. Ain't no city quite like mine, yeah.
Mom, I'm finna use the van real quick. Be back 15 minutes.
That's crazy because that's how it started. I mean, that must be like the actual beginning of like him saying, "Ma, I'm finna use your van. Be back in 15 minutes," and then all that happened. So he wasn't back in 15 minutes. But that one was just like an ode to Compton, you know, Dr. Dre. So yeah, that one was just pretty much like sending love to Compton. You know, ain't no city quite like mine. So that was Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. There is a bonus track with Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe featuring, I think, Jay-Z. But if y'all want me to react to that, I can do that one on its own. So let me know, because I never heard the version with Jay-Z before. Yeah, I really enjoyed that album. It was, a lot of it was more familiar to me, a few of the songs. And so that was nice to be able to actually sing a lot of the lyrics. And also just look at those songs deeper, because like those are popular songs, so I knew some of them, but I never went deeper into them, so I never really caught a lot of the deeper messages in the verses and stuff. So I'm glad I got to do that and read all the lyrics and whatnot. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this album in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed my reaction to it. Let me know what else you would like me to react to, and I'll see you guys in my next video.